Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I just came out with my new Bad Boy membership audio program, which is called The Real Way to Build Attraction. How to get women to really want you. All right, so there's been a lot of confusion because I've been getting emails back and forth from dudes where they're asking me about this whole build attraction stuff. And, you know, I've had videos where I was talking about how you don't even need to build attraction with certain women, but then there's actually other women you need to build attraction with, right? So the thing is, in this audio program, I'm going to be talking about, you know, the type of women you don't need to actually bother to do this with. I'm going to talk about the women that you need to focus on to actually do this with so you have more options. And I'm going to be talking about, you know, different ways to do that, how to spot a chick to know if she's the type of chick you actually have to build attraction with. I'm also going to be talking about, you know, how to build attraction when you are first meeting a chick, how to do it when you're on a date. I'm going to be talking about different things that you need to do with your, you know, flirting techniques and all this other stuff, right? So I'm going to play a clip from this audio program. And if you want to hear the entire audio program, you have to click the link below and become a Bad Boy member, okay? So guys, make sure that you become a Bad Boy member. Remember, when you're a member, you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. All right? So check this clip out. So the thing I'm about to talk about now is the 3 types of women. And I actually talked about this in the other membership audio, which is called How to Get a Woman Interested in You. But I want to go more in depth and let you know how this actually pertains to you actually building attraction, right? So, you know, I want to basically, you know, break this down so you can really understand what we're going to be talking about here when it comes to building attraction, right? So when you're out here in the game and you're talking to different girls and you're making things happen, you're going to run into 3 types of chicks. And, you know, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to break it down even more, right? So the 3 types of chicks are: 1, a chick who's really into you; 2, a chick who's somewhat into you; and 3, a chick who's not into you at all. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. 1, a chick who's really into you; 2, a chick who's somewhat into you; and 3, a chick who's not into you at all. Right? So earlier I was talking about, you know, you can't build attraction from a chick who's just not feeling you, right? So the 3rd type of girl is a woman who you don't need to bother to try to build attraction with, right? And this is the misconception in the game, because a lot of, you know, quote unquote pickup artists and all this other stuff will try to get you to think that building attraction is, oh, you know, you just go up to any girl and you can say and do this, and then as long as you're saying and doing the right thing, any girl will be they'll want you. You understand? Or they'll say something like, you know, I saw you try to talk to that girl and it didn't really work out, and it's because you weren't building enough attraction, right? But the truth is that that girl just wasn't into you at all. So she was the 3rd type of girl. She was just not into you at all. There's nothing you could do about it. There's no, thing you can do to make her want you. No, it's just nothing. Like, you just need to leave her alone. You keep it moving. You charge it to the game, right? So that's that 3rd type, right? Now, the 1st type was the girl who's really into you. So a girl who's really into you means a chick who is blatantly feeling you. Okay, a girl who is blatantly feeling you, meaning that she is making it 1,000% obvious that she's into you, that she wants to date you, that she wants to hook up, right? So that means anywhere from, you know, let's say you're at a party, you're talking to a girl and she's like smiling really crazy in your face, and, you know, she's blushing, she's pulling her hair back while she's talking to you, you're flirting with her, she's flirting back, you're touching her, you know, y'all end up making out maybe within the first like 10 or 15 minutes, and she's just all over you. Like, she can't stop touching you, she can't stop looking at you. You know this chick wants you. Do you understand? So this girl, you don't need to even build anything with, because the attraction is already there. It's already happening. Do you understand? She is feeling you off the bat, right? Now, a lot of guys make the mistake of thinking that this type of girl only will, or this type of situation only will occur with a guy who is, super good looking. You understand it? Like, oh, well, only a really good looking guy is going to have a girl who's, going to be all over him. You understand? But the thing is, when it comes to looks and all that other stuff, looks is subjective. And overall, it's about the vibe that the guy is giving, or the vibe that she's feeling while she's interacting with that dude, that makes her sort of really into him. So it's a combination of a lot of different things. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's going to be rare cases where a chick, she's into the guy because she thinks he's cute. You understand? But a lot of times it's more than that. It's just the whole feeling, because women are all about the feelings and all this other stuff, and how they feel dictates how attracted they are to, the guy that they're talking to, right? Now, so you have the first type of girl who's really into you, so you don't really need to build any attraction with her because she's really into you. Then you have the third type of girl who, she's not into you at all, so there's no point in even doing anything because she's just like not feeling you at all. So who are you left with? You guessed it. The second type, which is the woman who is somewhat into you. And this is the girl that you build attraction with. Okay, the woman who is somewhat into you is the woman that you build attraction with. This is the only woman that you are building attraction with. The only one. Not the girl who's really into you. Not the girl who's not into you at all. The only girl that you're building attraction with is the girl who is somewhat into you. Right? So now for this audio, we're going to call her the middle girl. Just to, keep it simple, right? Because she's sort of in the middle. That means this is a girl she's somewhat into you. Like she's totally, it's not that she's not totally into you, and it's not that she's all over you. So she's in that middle ground. Like she's feeling you, but she's not all the way, sweating you yet. You understand? So the thing is with her, this is the type of woman that you can build attraction with. Right now, usually what I like to do is when I'm dealing with a woman, I usually like the first type of girl, the girl who's really into you, the girl who is showing that 1,000,000,000% cooperation. Everything is flowing. It's real easy. It's real, it's cool. You understand? So, in most cases, you want to deal strictly with that girl. When you get in contact with chicks like that, right? Or you get into situations with chicks like that. So the girls who are, basically just all the way into you, you want to, deal with them first, right? Now the girls who are not into you at all, the third type, you just keep them moving. Now the girls who are somewhat into you, which is the middle girl, these are girls who, when you build attraction, you're making it more likely that she will turn into the first type of girl, the girl who's really into you, because these girls you still have a chance to get with, right? I actually talked about this a little bit on my Bad Boy show the other day, which all of you guys should be listening to. Go to alexsexynaked.com and click on the Bad Boy show. So basically what I was saying is that when it comes to building attraction with this middle girl, right, which is the only one you are going to build attraction with anyway, it's basically like if you watch a preview to a movie, right? If you see a 3-minute preview to a movie, you say to yourself, that movie looks cool. I might go check that out, right? So you're not really sure if this movie's going to be great because you haven't seen the movie. You just saw a preview, and the preview looks just good enough to where you would actually want to go and check out the movie, right? Now, if the movie is actually good, then you say, I like that movie. If the movie is, it's not that great, you're like, yeah, that movie is whack. It kind of sucked or whatever, right? But the preview is the thing that made you say, I'm going to check it out. So you were somewhat interested
in even going to the next step to buy a ticket to see the movie. So the same process happens for a woman when she's somewhat into you. It's like when you see, when you see that preview, it's the same way where she's somewhat into you. She sees you and she's seeing a preview of you and she's like, this guy seems interesting. So she's like, I'm going to take a chance to even talk to him and try to see what's up, right? Now, once she starts to talk to you and she's trying to see what's up, then it's your job to build the attraction. You understand? Now, depending on if you do this right and you know how to build the attraction, that's going to determine if she sees you as a guy that she's going to, actually like, or a guy she's not going to be feeling. The same way where you see that movie, how good that movie is determines if you say, hey, this movie is great, or it sucked. Do you understand? So when we talk about the building attraction, it's actually you, interacting with that girl who's sort of, on that middle of the road thing. She's the middle chick, right? She's the middle girl. So this is the girl that she's somewhat into you, and then you can take her to that next level to really be feeling you. So this is basically what this, audio program is about. It's about you learning how to turn that middle girl into the girl who's really, really feeling you. You understand? So I got a question actually the other day, because I spoke about this briefly on one of my YouTube videos. And so I had a guy hit me up and he was like, okay, I understand that, the middle girl is the girl that you're going to build the attraction with. But he was asking a good question. He said, how do you know that you're dealing with a middle girl? How do you know that this is a girl who's somewhat into you? What are some signs? Like, what is she going to do to let you know that she's sort of into you, that she's like, sort of interested, right? And that's a good question, because what you need to do is that you need to know what to look out for to know if you're actually dealing with a girl who is the middle girl. And then once you see these signs and once you see that, okay, yeah, she's a middle girl, then you proceed to build the attraction, right? So what are some signs that you're dealing with a middle girl, right? Now, one sign is when you're...
All right, so guys, remember, if you want to hear that entire clip, click the link below to become a Bad Boy member, and you're going to get that audio program. Plus, you're going to get all the other audio and video tutorials that's on the membership right now. So it's like over, freaking 25 different audio and video programs there now that you can listen to right now if you join the Bad Boy membership. And each month, you're going to get a new audio/video program. You feel me? All right, so guys, hit me up at Ask Mr. Locario, and I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.